What is up, Star Wars Unlimited fans? It's Loopy at Late Night Gaming, and we got the crew here today for streaming with Ryan Warner, Rebel Resource. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I have recovered from Gen Con. I'm sure you have too, as Loopy. It took me like a couple days. I feel like I got back and I was like, man, that was really fun. I'm really tired. I'm really thrown off. But it's been about a full, I mean, it's been longer. It's been about a week since, yeah, we got back on Sunday. So it's
Yeah, I
been
got back.
about a week since I've been back. So I feel a lot better now and I had a blast. And yeah, I'm excited to like go from that to then be on this. So it's exciting. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, so we got to see each other quite a bit actually, as we carpooled, from Wisconsin to Great Indianapolis. How did Gen Con go, for you? First off, I mean, is that Matt Gen Con related somehow? Please tell.
Oh, is this a event exclusive? Perhaps. Yeah, I took I took six on day three at Gen Con, so I got my mat. I got it. I posted my video today about Gen Con recap. And yeah, I had a blast. Thank you so much, Loopy, for letting me carpool with you and stay with you guys last minute in your Airbnb because home had to back out just for some other obligations with work or something like that. And so I posted up with McBobber, who's here tonight, and you, Loopy, and yeah, it was great. Breakfast was great, and I feel like we did have a little bit of a snafu with the for day one. I won't rehash that, but I feel like that was my first Gen Con. That was your first Gen Con, and
Yeah,
I
it
feel like it
is.
went pretty smooth. I thought it went pretty smooth, so I loved it.
All right, so we are here for our time-honored Saturday Night at Late stream. So I think we're starting it off with two of our Gen Con decks. What, pray tell, are you bringing for the first match?
Okay, come on, everybody. It's my yellow Sabine.
All right, and you actually, this is what you top 16 with on
Yep,
day three?
it is. Yeah.
All right, so we didn't actually match with these two decks. The only time I
No.
matched you was with my Boba Triple Dark after the ticketing fiasco on day one. But you were my one legitimate loss, that I had, as I
Yep.
I, I got the rest of it, and
Yeah.
we did do some testing in the weeks before Gen Con with this particular matchup, which can be rough. So I'm gonna give you this, and then we'll get on to the next stuff with maybe some more unique set two stuff. But I think both of these are still very powerful aggro decks.
Yeah. I was just saying this before the stream. I just don't have. I test the other decks on Kiribati and on Tabletop Simulator. Or can I say that? Oops. I
So
I t-
those
I
shows
test other decks on at a
virtually,
game store called Kiribati.
virtually we test decks. So
Oh no, my face cam died.
uh, uh
Let's see if I can get it back.
yeah, no,
Your face camera's trying to save you
I
from saying
think
the wrong
I
thing.
think I think it just moved. Yeah, that was actually Asmodee, coming in with the redirect there. I think. Let me look at the control room here. Yeah, so your face can is broadcasting like the corner of your ceiling. So it like fell or
Not
something.
anymore.
There you go. All right, there you're back. All right, so yeah, you're still looking for some cards from set two, I think was the moral of the story.
Yeah, I was saying before, like I haven't even bought a single booster box. Um, I just pack winnings from locals. I mean, Fantasy Flight sent us a decent amount of packs, pre-releases, and then Gen Con I got like what 30 packs between the three different days or whatever that I played. So,
Yeah, no, I,
um,
I I have over a box of prize packs, from that, so
yep,
that's cool. I can draft them on the kitchen table now with my family once we get all four of us. So
exactly.
we're
Yeah,
doing
and
a
then
lot that
I
way.
draft. Yeah, so I haven't bought it. I actually had one box reserved, and I canceled it. And like my store only had so many, so I let some like other kid buy it. Who's in there's like a dad group that I got into the game, and all their like 10-year-olds play. And
That's
so he
awesome.
wanted to buy a booster box. He wanted to trade in like a showcase or something to get a booster box, and so he did that.
All right.
But
Well, let's flip
all
for
right,
initiative. You want to call later night, lighter dark?
I'll do light side.
All right, it's dark. I will take initiative. And Draw 'em up.
It's definitely late night gaming.
It is. Yep, and we are a little bit later than we typically are. Today we had the first of the Han master classes that I had to record, and our fearless leader poem is a little bit under the weather today, so that's what happened.
These are my Star Wars dice. Let's see if I can get it to focus.
Nice.
They're like Star Wars themed.
Oh, those are so cool. Did you get those at Gen Con, or where did you get those?
I got them online, and they're not transparent, so I can't use them to roll for initiative, which is kind of dumb. But I'm
That's
actually
cool.
just gonna. Uh-oh, who dropped?
Well, nobody that's playing right now, so
That was
what
cool.
can I throw?
Right.
So how has the Rebel Resource channel been going? I mean, it seems like gangbusters.
Yeah, it was so after set one, I kind of cooled off with content. To be candid, I got kind of burned out, and I'm sure a lot of people did. It's kind of how card games are, right? There's ebbs and flows. And I just, when the game first came out, I was posting every 2 days, like consistently. And then I hit a point where I was like, you know what, this is just not sustainable. I'm gonna produce content that I feel like is valuable to the community, that it's not just fluff content. Not saying like none of my stuff was fluff content, but I just wanted to kind of get ahead of that behavior. I slowed down. I think I didn't post for like 4 weeks. And then I posted that Han video like 2 weeks ago. And when Ian got the back-to-back first place, and that deck completely shaped the meta that we're in right now. And so that video has been probably the #1 most watched video on my channel in the amount of time it's been out, because that deck was so pivotal in shaping the meta and was so honestly ridiculous, which we could chat about double cunning.
Yeah, we will. And in fact, we just had Ian, who was on your video, and then Troy Yamaguchi, who won Gen Con Day 1, 7-0 with Mono Han for that masterclass. So look for that probably Monday. We have Only Han's Week coming on Late Night Gaming with the masterclasses, so we're excited
Awesome.
about that. All right, you ready to jam some cards here? I see you got the Star Wars
I'm
Unlimited
ready.
yellow sleeves for the Blonde Sabine.
For cunning. Yeah,
Good matchup.
blondies.
All right.
Let's see. What am I going to resource here? Other than that.
You could resource the Falcon. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. We will play a Sabine unit into the ground arena, which would be
I had to resource it.
on your right.
What is my right? Okay. I will play Alliance X-Wing here.
All right. So flip the arena of the X-Wing.
Oh, other way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
There
Jeez.
we go.
I'm like...
it makes an L. I will take
Can we cut that out, or is this live?
I'm just saying it's a little bit live-ish. I will take the initiative.
I'm just teasing. You know what? I'm gonna ping.
You betcha.
For that sweet one, and then I will pass.
Yep. We have the disadvantage with ECL into this matchup with having 5 less health on our base, so that's there. All right. I'll go to the next turn. I think I can safely do that at this point. Yeah, so Sabine ECL was certainly one of the most played decks, if not the most played deck at Gen Con. And it had significant success, but there was sure a lot of it around. And you feel pretty good with your brew into Sabine Green at this point?
While you're taking your action here, I'll just show you the sideboard that I had at Gen Con. So I had 2 Chewbacca's for Green Sabine. So after you ECL Poe, I play this and blank your whole turn. Spark for control. Lothal, because nothing can kill that on turn 1 in Green Sabine. Sneak attack, just for some extra pump. 2 shoot first, take care of Sentinels and Rey, and then spare the target against the Sentinels in their deck. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. The Lothals come in, the Chewies come in. The one of sneak attack comes in for just a little bit more push. So I have 5 sideboard cards that are relevant in the Green Sabine matchup. And I sideboarded them in, and they played out exactly like I wanted, and I never lost a match to Green Sabine at Gen Con. So,
all right, well, that's a significant pun. I will Fleet Lieutenant the Sabine into your base.
I'll go to 6. Okay. I will play Falcon.
All right, so we got Space Wars up there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to claim and take my lickens. It's going to be 5.
I'll do 5 to base. Yeah, I'll pass and draw 2 here.
Yeah, you've your webcam setup, looks really sharp, Ryan. Looks like it's.
Thank you. Yeah, I got this webcam shortly after we did our last stream together, and yeah, it felt pretty good. And it's good for this kind of stuff. So, have you tried out the Pixelborn? Can I say that? That's our webcam meetup LFG tool.
Yep. No, webcam games are there. We have some content coming up with that. Things are going to on how to actually play by webcam. So.
Oh, cool.
I have not tried
awesome.
Pixelborn, but that's an option for trying to find games. You can also, pop in one of the big Discords. Late Night has a Discord that's, free for everyone, and we're always happy to jam with you guys. All right. I am going to play a Bright Hope.
Okay.
I love Bright Hope. God, what a card.
I will surprise strike the Bright Hope.
All right, so Falcon takes 2 back. 3 to base with Sabine.
Okay, I'll go to 9. I'll deploy Sabine.
3 to your.
Okay, 3 to base with Sabine.
Base. That was actually
okay.
That was a tough call, but so I go to 9 with Sabine.
Why is this backwards on my camera? The 12. Is that backwards to you guys, or is it mirroring
so
correctly?
leave it like that. So that's good.
Okay.
All right. I will. Ping us.
Okay, I go to 13.
Loopy.
I'll do 2 with Alliance X-Wing.
Yep, to 12.
That burned up a lot of damage to your base. That Bright Hope.
Well, it
Okay.
ate a suppress check. I'll deploy Sabine.
Yeah, I'll claim here.
Okay, I will hit your Sabine leader and then 1 to your base to 14. And then they
Interesting.
They do 2 to each other, isn't it though?
All right,
then
draw up here.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny D just said he's watching.
Sup, Sunny D. He is joining us for our Han Green Masterclass, which we're recording tomorrow and releasing later on as part of Only Han's Week.
Okay, 1 for Falcon. You have ECL up, right?
I do.
I'll do 3 to base with Sabine.
All right. To 15.
Yeah, he's holding on to that ECL there, Ryan. That's probably a smart move.
All right, and what's your base at? 14 right now?
I'm at 14, yeah.
We're going to daring raid the Falcon for 2.
No! That's pretty good. How many resources do you have up?
4.
Where to go? What's his move?
And you're at 15?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I can put you. Okay. We're going to play Wing Leader.
So that guy is 4 or 5.
Yeah.
That might be determinative. We'll see. I will ECL now. K2 into Sabine. It will do 1 over well.
Okay, I'll go to 15. I'll do 4 to your base.
Solid.
Yep. 3 to your base with Sabine leader.
Okay.
It's 18, right?
Yeah. What are you at?
I'm at 19 right now. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you're at more.
Mhm.
I will claim the initiative.
3 to your base to 21.
Okay.
And 3 to your base to 24.
Okay.
And then I will pass.
Oh, this plays surprise strike.
All right.
First action.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you had. I actually had an answer to the A-wing, and I could have timely interventioned the wing leader down, but the pump was more than it was. And it was sad. My opening hand was such that I basically had to resource a rebel assault, which, absent your surprise strike, was lethal. But yeah, no. So that's one of the Sabine mirrors. I mean, they do tend to be coin flippy. I mean, how the ECL happens is important into the yellow ones for sure. I mean, the other card that would have saved me is another Bright Hope, right? Because you got through it with the 1. But
Yeah.
do we want to do it as a best of 3, or do you want to jam on to the next one?
Let's do best of 3. Let me pull the sideboard. This is good. This is fun.
Yeah.
I like testing like this. So.
Let's do that. Let me do the same.
Game is designed best of 3.
Yeah. I mean that. Here's some of the sideboard. All right. Looks like the Sabine sideboard lost some of its units at some point on the way back from Gen Con, but I'm not going to go look for them right now. Actually, they were in the deck. Right.
Taking out, 4 cause. The Valiants are pretty bad against you. Falcon is just never going to see play. And then some guy was playing 1 chopper, and he got 5th, or I don't know. He or she, somebody got 5th. I don't know who exactly it was. I think it might have been Steve.
Mm-hmm.
I think his name was Steve. He told me to put chopper in. He's like, it won me a bunch of games against Boba because they didn't kill it, and I tapped down their resource, and it won me the game on the spot. And I was like, okay. So people are running a lot more events now, I think, in some of the non-aggro decks.
Yeah. So when I sideboard for any Sabine mirror, I mean I lose the Sentinel answers because I do main deck a couple of Spec Forces. I mean, occasionally that comes up against a green Sabine to where you want to get around to Bright Hope, but it's really just not very common even there. Against your deck, you have a Chewie that I know about, but I'd probably be looking for a different answer. And I do the same thing where I don't run the 4 causes in the mirror. Though it does sometimes come up. I mean, so.
Yeah, sometimes it does come up where it's like, if you need like a hasty unit to win, you don't have that. So then 4 cause is that effective damage to base.
Mm-hmm. But
I gotta say, any other aggro deck I've played though, even Yellow Boba, there's just a lot of circumstances where it's like, man, I'm tapped out. I have resources. If this event were for a cause, I would have won on the spot. So it's such a good card.
it is. It's just what do you cut eventually, right? And
Right.
it is the case that some of these, I mean, I view myself into you as the control, anyway. So I mean, a surprising number of games do get to 6 resources to where, I really don't agree with the auto cut record or sideboard it in Agramirs because I've just seen Wrecker win the game.
Yep,
Overall,
I would agree with that. I think that's smart.
it's still the strongest damage push, right? Because it's more than 4 cause at this point. So, all right. So I sideboarded. We are ready to go. I will take the initiative, and then let's see how this happens.
There we go.
But I will say, I mean, it's far more likely to resource an early wrecker than in other matchups.
Right.
For sure.
That makes sense to me. Let me just cut. All right. I'm not going to lie. After I started using these game genic tokens, I started to really like them like a lot more. Like, I don't know. Like, I have a bunch of like red dice for damage and blue dice for shields and stuff, but just nice to be able to like plop down one of these tokens and hey, there's a shield there. Like,
all right, we got 20 people watching. Thanks for watching us live. We'll get more on the replays. Golden Dice Podcast says bringing the Kylo yellow list. Gandork showed off to me. I don't know if that's Jacob Baugh's list from Gen Con, but I have some content on innovative decks. And then we had Symbiote say woo, and then actually woo responded with woo. So apparently we got some content creators. Also shout out to Golden Dice for we're using their theme song in for Only Hans Week, and you guys will see that. But we have a intro video that's pretty cool. Thanks everybody for joining us. Sup Sim, sup woo. All right, I'm gonna play Sabine into the ground arena.
okay. I will play a good old boy R2D2. Get a look at the next card. And I will I'll keep it there.
Take the initiative.
All right.
Are we turn coding?
No, I did not. Just let it go.
All right.
Did not draw the double 1-drop opener, which is a good argument to have Chopper. Like, have nine actual 1-drops in the deck so you can consistently double 1-drop. I think there's a good argument to be made to run like 1 or 2 Chopper. Him having 3 toughness kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many 3-power units in the game right now, like Sabine.
Yeah. And you don't have Ezra anymore for another Spectre, right?
Correct, yeah. Well, you have the built. I think you really just want the built-in leader. That's the one that really matters. I don't know if the Ezra matters that much.
So,
even if I were playing it.
Now everybody in everybody in the chat is wooing, McBobber included. So that's exciting chat. Woo says I thought he retired Yellow Sabine. He brought it back just for this match.
Yeah, resurrected.
Yeah, we had a good
in the chat right now.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was nice meeting Woo in person.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Woo was cool, and he's a great player, and he took down Gen Con.
Yeah, no, shout out on the 7-0, Kira Green. I'll play.
He's just here to
me in the draft, though. Just saying.
Yeah, well,
he's just here to see my double yellow Lando hot deck. He just wants to steal it.
Woo.
I'm not showing you that, buddy.
I'm
gonna fleet into your Sabine.
Okay.
1 and 2, and I get a look at the next card. I'm surprisingly going to keep that there.
All right. I'll take the initiative.
I will pass.
Things that make you go, I'll hit you for 3.
Ow! Stop.
It's pretty
What
rare
you gonna
that both
do?
players in a Sabine matchup go into turn 3 with no damage on their base
I'll do 3 to base too.
with Fleet.
Take that. Yeah, with the Fleety Boy.
All right, I will ping us.
Okay, I'll go to 4.
4 and
I
4.
will ping us. We'll go to 5.
I'll deploy.
I'll do 1 to base with R2. Get a look at the next card. I don't want to. I don't want to play A-wing. Get out of here, A-wing.
Play Darksaber.
Ooh, I have the answer. I am going to play Bamboozle. The question is, do I want to discard a card?
Ian Klein says I'm rooting for Ryan. We know you are.
Hey, and what's up? Yeah, Green Sabine's an easy matchup, dude. I'll discard the Chewbacca to tap down Sabine. I'm gonna get the chat all mad. Get that chat going. Get the algorithm juices flowing.
Yeah, well, is what it is. I will take the initiative.
I will flip and do 3 to base.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will play Sabine units, and then I will play Lothal Insurgent, making you draw and randomly discard.
All right.
It is not a May ability, by the way, for those who don't know.
Give me a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, can I roll my really fancy Star Wars dice?
Roll your fancy fireworks dice.
It'll
go left from right.
It's not transparent. It's not transparent. I'm gonna get DQ'd. Yeah, I rolled a 3.
You got K2.
I'll pass.
Which I wish I would have seen at the beginning of the turn. So that must be what came in. All right. All right, very good.
I'll put that down. You've had an untouched red 3 in space. It's pretty good. Get 1 card in hand. You got a fistful. Here comes Poe.
It's a good card. What's that?
Oh, don't you know?
I'm from Minnesota, don't you know? So actually, Sabine unit's ability is active, which like almost never happens, but it happened today, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, the Sabine unit ability in this deck specifically is online quite a bit because the green Sabine deck doesn't run a lot of green units. There are some for sure, but there's a lot more yellow units in the deck. Like the turncoats are really great. Why does that keep happening with this thing, man? I got to get this thing mounted.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do
hard mounted.
I'm gonna do 3 to your base with the red 3. I think to 8.
All right, take me to 8 here. What do I want to do here? I'm going to surprise strike the Lothal Insurgent for 6 to base.
All right. 2, 15.
This camera has like I got to get this thing hard mounted. I'm going to order it after this. There we go.
Got it now. All right, we'll play Heroic Resolve on Sabine Leader.
Okay. I will do 3 to base with the Fleet Lieutenant.
Up to 18. So yeah,
Y'all can see my.
we'll blow up the heroic resolve. It'll defeat itself. Sabine will attack your Sabine leader for 7 damage, so you'll take 2 overwhelm, and then 1 more to your base. Your base takes 3, and Sabine leader dies, and then I take 2 back.
I'm at 11. Nice.
So
that means that
I think
Sabine unit is ECLable, so I'll do 3 to base here.
So right, I think I have you at 12, right? So you took 3. You're at 9. No. So it's 2 overwhelm and then Sabine's on attack.
Sure. Okay. I thought I did that, but maybe not.
And then I go to 21. So unfortunately now I have to ECL and a Marine to take care of R2.
Okay, I'll just claim and then hit you with Sabine first action. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you're at 21. Okay, I'll just claim. Yeah. I thought you were at 22 for a second.
Alright, and I take 1 back. I'll pass. Close.
Ruh-roh.
Certainly not a typical Sublime Sabine mirror. Such weird things. You're not in space. I have a untouched red 3 the whole game.
Yeah.
So I'm
Usually that gets you the win, too, a red 3, all the residual pump. I'll do 3 to base with level fall.
Alright, so I can timely in a Sundari Peacekeeper. So he will...
So you're at 24, and then you go down to 23.
Yeah, so I go down to 23. It's just not quite enough. I don't have enough actions to get stable.
Sorry, yeah, you go back to 22, but yeah.
I go down to
then EVs are
22,
mostly-
so yeah, but I kill one of them. So I'll kill the Sabine unit, but then you have exact lethal there with the Fleet Lieutenant before I can attack.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think I had Castian down here too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was tough. I mean, the turn I had Darksaber, I did it for lack of a better play. I know you main deck Bamboozle, which is the answer there that you needed. But I mean, you still got to make him have it, right? Because is there 3 Bamboozles in your deck or 2?
Two main. That's it. You can't run too many of them because then they're just dead against other decks and your game 1s are bad. So 2 is good enough, and there's a lot of upgrades, so it hits a lot of stuff.
All right, the Purple Mystic. So what's the most innovative decks video from Gen Con coming out soon? Sometime next week. I was working on that.
You're gonna
today.
say yellow? Are you gonna say yellow Sabine?
Probably. All right, we're gonna take a brief intermission and reset this up with more matches in Star Wars Unlimited. Sit tight. I'm sorry, there's no intermission music anymore. We're getting content claim from everybody. We do have the late night theme song that I'll add in eventually, probably in the break here, but we'll be back in just a flash.
Yeah, I'll
All right, we are back after some spicy off-camera talk about
Man,
App-
there's some tragedy this time out.
There
Appleton.
was moms and dads and
Mobs, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it just got there. But we're a family show, so let's get back to the stream. So McBobber, what are you running today?
Boss
Right.
Green.
Oh, they don't have a-
All right.
What am I running? Sorry, I was rubbing my eyes here. I'm running double yellow Bubba Degenerate deck. Make you quit the game.
All right. So, we go through. So we got there. I think you actually ran this day 3 on JCon, McBobber. Is that right?
I did, yes.
All right. So
I just sent you the link, Ryan. If you ever want to watch it, man, I've watched this film from Vice. It was from Vice.com. If you ever watch Vice.
Surviving alone in Alaska. I actually want to go on a trip to Alaska
This is the dude. Watch this guy.
with some friends.
yeah.
He'll
So,
give you some ideas, and you probably save your life.
I got to play this deck against Tyler Parrott, so that was one of my goals of Gen Con.
yeah.
Did you beat him?
I did.
Who's doing boss right now?
Yeah, he's not good. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so-
I'm just kidding, Tyler. I'm just kidding, Tyler.
Yeah,
You're the
and
best.
Tyler's on
actually-
our schedule for September. That's happening.
Oh,
and,
awesome.
you know, I know that we got to draft with him at the content creator thing. I saw you drafting with him on Sunday, right when we left, right? With
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was a blast. They Xander was just like handing out. I feel like I'm just making everyone feel FOMO right now, but like he was just like, "Who wants a booster box? Who wants a booster box?" He's handing them out like Oprah. So
yeah, and it wasn't just content creators. That was actually just forming
yeah,
up draft pods on the thing.
yeah,
I thought they did an excellent job of running it. I mean, we had the thing happen with Gen Con ticketing itself, but Fantasy Flight, made it right, and they really just had access to the people who make this game available for anybody who showed up. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, the creators were engaging with like the game designers were engaging with a lot of just content creators and non-content creators, probably more so. They were just out amongst the people. The draft pods, the premiere pods, people at the learn to plays who are sitting at the table. They did a lot of like socializing and getting to know people, asking them if they like the game. They're just doing a great job. They're putting a lot of work into this game on many levels, including showing up at conventions and talking to people. That's going the extra mile. So
Yep. Nope. So shout out to that. Jimmy Dan says, "I'm sad I was so busy during Gen Con. I barely got to say hi to anyone." Yeah, I don't recall seeing you, Jimmy. I hung out with quite a few people.
I assume I must have seen you there, Jimmy, but I don't know which guy was you. So I don't think whoever you were, you never introduced yourself as your online name, so I didn't have that association.
Yep. Jimmy Ham says Loopy needs a beatbox for us. That was during the intermission. That's all I got.
ooh, never again.
Never again. Yeah, no.
Don't ever do that again. First time and last time.
Yeah, maybe I need to find a signboard. So whenever you guys are ready, I'm ready to track the scores.
All right, I'm
Touchdown.
just resourcing stuff,
Purple resource,
and I think I'm good.
blue,
Me
white,
too.
six fields.
Oh, who's going first here?
Oh yeah, we
Want
should
me to
probably
roll my-
do that, huh?
Want me to roll these?
You can roll an illegal die.
I'll roll an illegal die that I got from Jack's mom.
That was.
All right.
Keeping it
Odd or
family
even?
friendly here on Late Night Gaming.
Yeah.
McBobber is using the black
8.
sleeves. It's hard to see them against the mat.
That was
yeah,
my roll.
That's what I got.
And you got a 9, dude, or is that a 6? It's whatever you want it.
Or
It's
die.
whatever you want it to be. It was a
there's a line?
6.
Oh,
It has a dot.
What'd you get?
I got an 8.
I thought you read Arabesh.
Yeah.
I don't.
So
I do read ancient Greek though.
So
You translate the manuscript.
Arabesh is the Star Wars, language, and then you've actually got that incorporated into some of your design stuff. And you got a merch store
Me?
now,
No.
right?
I do have a merch store. This is Japanese katakana. This is what was on historical movie posters in Japan when they were promoting the original trilogy in Japan. So it just says Star Wars. It says like that's like what if you look at the posters, that's what this is supposed to be translated into. But I do have a merch store, so this is actually a shirt from the merch. It's a really nice. Everything on there is actually. I tested a couple different merch stores, and this is the highest quality, like fabric. Like it's heavyweight. It's not like super thin, going to get a hole in it right away, kind of fabric. And so check out my merch store, rebelresource.shop. That's my shameless plug. Let's play some Star Wars.
Yep. And
Nice.
Buy stuff, guys.
and of the content creators, I mean, your background in marketing shows, you got slick stuff from the video overlays to quite a bit else. And I hear you're taking a trip to spotlight a new creator.
I don't know how. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna say it. Bucketheads they have the Open Fire Twin Suns format, and we are working together to collab. There's more news coming from that, but I will be featured flying down to DFW to be there. So they kind of I don't know if they want me to announce it or not, but they commented on my YouTube video like, "Oh, I wonder what content creator you're gonna be collabing with, Winky Face." So it's pretty much out there.
Wow.
They're a solid bunch, and they do Twin Suns content, and it's definitely higher production than pretty much anything I've ever done or that I've seen from other creators. So I'm really, really excited for them, and I think they have a really good niche in the community.
Yep. So check them out.
Do you have a Twin Suns deck?
I don't, and they will be helping me build one. So
There you go. You can bring it on the Twin Suns road trip we talked about, which is a go, by the way, if we can find a time to get up to Minneapolis.
oh yeah, I heard about that. Yep.
You're first year, aren't you, Ryan?
What was that?
Awesome.
You won the role, right? So you're first.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just
Awesome, guys.
just really thinking about my turn one play there. Trying to burn the clock.
All right, I'm gonna throw a guild target on Greedo.
Ooh. Oh, this is weird.
Oh, that's not gonna go good for Greedo.
I will pass. Oh, wait. Pass. Wait, hold on. Yeah, pass.
Pass?
Yeah.
All right, I'll use boss to kill Greedo.
Okay, I'll just claim. That was a mind game.
That'll do 3 to your base.
Wasn't a good mind game, but it was a mind game nonetheless.
The dumbest mind games are the best mind games, okay?
All right.
All right. Man. Ugh. Not liking this one. Not one bit. Anyone have any hyperfoil Cantina bouncers for trade? Hit me up on the Discord.
I actually might. I think I do.
Ooh. I will play this dude and give him 2 damage.
That's the assassin guy.
Yeah.
He's particularly ruthless.
I'll throw down a super laser technician.
Ooh, I will claim the Inish.
I will pass.
Alrighty then.
Oh, Jimmy the Hand says he was doing judging for the draft pods. So I do want to shout out every individual that did judging at the Gen Con events, from the draft pods to the large events. Like the Gandork was there, the staff there, but I thought they did an excellent job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a great job. I totally agree. Put that down.
The head judge was a guy named Nico from France. Cool guy.
Yeah, I hear big things coming from him, so I'm excited to see where he goes in terms of what he does at FFG.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have initiative and did you resource?
Yes and yes.
Okay. Is your name Derek?
It is.
I'm going to ambush Forlom into that super laser technician.
Okay, I thought we were doing a lie detector test there for the moment.
All right.
I'm going to do an amp. Let's use ECL. It's not going to be very efficient, but I'm going to throw Django Fett at your ready guy.
Okay. And your leader deploys this turn, right?
That's correct. So Django will take 3, and he will draw a card, but he doesn't get the overwhelm.
I will claim the initiative.
All right, let's throw a daring raid at Forlong,
Oh boy.
and then I will deploy and swing for 4 with Bosk.
Hey, I go to 7.
And I will pass.
Pass. Okay. Diego Fett has how much damage on?
3 on him, so he's got 3 health remaining.
Okay.
Another Forlong would get him.
Your ECL's popped, correct? Yeah.
That is correct.
All right. So Boss will clear the Django and untap a resource with the Boba Fett on tap. I'll take 3.
I'm going to throw down Toro.
I will deploy Boba Fett.
I'll deploy a reputable hunter with the damage on him to ready Toro.
Pass.
Toro is going to take out Bosk.
Okay. I will do 4 to base. I'm tapping 2.
Bosk will do 40 base.
Okay, I'll claim. I'll go to 11.
I will pass.
All right, I am back. Let me get the scoreboards caught up. What is 11 damage on left base? And that is a clean sheet for Boss so far?
Bosk is at 4.
Bosk is at 4. All right, we're back there. I asked the chat what decks they want to see more content of, and Jimmy Nahan quickly responds to Gar Saxon. I
I do have a
did.
Gar Saxon deck, but it struggles into certain matchups. But
That's
I think Boba Fett would be one of them.
That's actually the draft deck I made. I had a hyperspace Darksaber as pack one, pick one. So I thought a Gar Saxon deck would be good, and it 2-0'd. We had Tyler and Ryan from FFG in our pod, and then Co Dameron, and then the guys from the Thornton podcast, and then
I'll kill the bounty hunter, the green one, just the mono green one. I'll do 3 damage to do it with Bosk.
and then the 3 of us. My wife drafted with us as well.
Let's see, you're at
11
damage on base.
All right, and why don't you reverse the ground arena, Ryan?
I'll kill Bosk with Toro.
So you guys are on opposite sides.
Okay. I will do 4 to base on tapping 2.
Let's spend 7.
Vader.
Drop Vader.
I had to step away. We had some drama.
Are those
Daughter-
peanuts?
My daughter wants to know what's on my desk.
Are those peanuts?
That is pistachio nuts.
Oh, okay. No one else can see that. I don't know if they can see that. I can just see a bunch of pistachios and a giant. So that's a lot of money in pistachios.
Yeah, that costs
Those
about
things are gold.
$3 at Walmart.
Take the initiative says, hey, hey. Hey, hey. I assume that's Rebel Trader. How's things in sunny Portland?
Yeah, Rebel Trader.
I'll put 5
That's,
into Bosk.
It's
Or I
only
mean,
$6
into Builder,
in
rather.
pistachios, right?
Yeah, and Chocolate Chip is a Wisconsin.
What did you play off of Vader? Did you whiff? Oh, you didn't.
Punishing
I'm gonna
him.
know good to. I'm gonna know good to
Says
me, Dad. Your boss leader.
That
Okay.
if you order
I will take
a
initiative.
Bloody Mary in Wisconsin,
Alrighty.
you get a shot of beer automatically. Is that true?
Yeah, you got to have a chaser with your Bloody Mary. What are you
Oh
talking
my
about?
God, it's true. Holy crap, I never knew that. I'll let her know.
I'm surprised that you guys don't get chasers elsewhere. That's kind of sad.
Oh, that's go on in Maryland. You get a Bloody Mary, that's it. You get a damn shot of
Well,
beer.
you got to ask for it, but any Wisconsin bar should provide a chaser for
Wisconsin bar
no additional
automatic.
charge with your Bloody Mary.
That's incredible. I'm not a big drinker, but I used to drink some. But I mean, I think that's cool.
You good to go?
I gotta think.
Okay.
It's true.
Okay, now I'm ready.
They do.
All right, I'm gonna throw Bounty Hunter's Quarry on Bubba.
Okay, how many cards are in your hand?
2.
Okay. I'm gonna play Cunning, tap down Vader, and tap down Dengar's thing, and then I'll +4 the Boba Fett.
Yep.
You got the daring raid?
No, but I got something that's even better. I'm gonna Ruthless Raider.
Ooh, that's a good card.
Get Boba in your base, and then I'll do the Quarry twice
Very, very good card.
using Bosk.
Yep, and
Ooh.
I commented on this too. I think Ruthless Raider is in a better place than it's ever been, too, because of the kind of the holes in removal right now, right? Because you have Takedown can't hit it, Fell the Dragon can't hit it. I mean, it's a good card.
Yeah.
The kind of
I got my
4/6,
hands-
4/7 area is in a good spot.
All right, doing the second Quarry.
Ryan, if you can see my mat, I got my hands on that.
Ooh, Asajj Ventress?
Yes.
Nice. They're pretty.
All right.
My buddy me.
So since
Let's go Super Laser Technician. That one.
I can't beat box,
Holy moly.
I was able to get.
And since I defeated
Toro?
Upgraded Guide, the punishing one already.
I'll bring out Toro. Yeah, I think I just lost this game.
I bet it is, man. I bet Portland's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
I'll do 3 to your base with the punishing one.
All right, go to 16. Claim.
Pass.
All right.
16 to 8. Rebel Trader, not Rebel Resource, pointed out that I didn't change Ryan's leader. I'll take there that he's not on Sabine anymore.
All these rebels working together.
Yeah, it's
Surprise strike for 6 to base.
14. I'll spend 9 for a Crate Dragon.
that's a
Holy
card.
moly.
That's a card.
I'll play Set Fire Spray, and you can just kill it.
I think it has to be a ground unit or your base that I can hit.
Yeah, but he can hit
Oh,
your base.
yeah.
So I'll
Yeah,
deal
go to
60 base.
24.
I'll swing with Vader for 5 to your base.
I'll do 5 to your base.
All right, and I'll swing with Ruthless Raider.
You got me.
Good game.
You got it. GG's.
All right.
Wow, that was brutal.
That's an interesting matchup though. So tell me about your game plan going into a mono Boba deck with Bosk McFarber.
Kill things. Try not to die, and then survive to the late game and drop big cards.
All right. Well, mission
That
accomplished.
sounds good.
I like the Crate Dragon.
All right. We're going to go back to our intermission screen. It now has the late night theme song. So huge shout out to Symbiote for making us an AI theme song. If you've seen our intros
thanks, Symbiote.
lately, it's the chorus, but this is the instrumental version. So content strike that. It's ours.
Hooray for AI.
Yep.
Where'd my little box go?
All right, we are back with a matchup of the ages. We had a request in the chat for Boba Fett, old Boba, and platform. Tell us about your deck that you're bringing.
It's old. No, it's Woo. I based it off of Woo's deck list. Woo started this, so I was gonna play Bosk, but Bobber played Bosk, so we'll try this. Somebody requested it though. I'm just lucky to have one built.
Yeah, so we got Boba Yellow, but not the one you think. It's got some game. I mean, it can ambush better than most. Got some big cards, so I'm excited about it. It's a deck I've played some of, and it works now fully on virtual testing methods.
Red or blue?
I'll do red.
It is red. You got the game.
All right. Take the initiative. Says
cut the deck.
A lot of headphones. Is the sound coming over okay on the stream?
For me, but I don't know about the people on the stream. Late night snacking over here.
He might have been talking about his my I had intermission music with the late night theme. You know, during the time maybe he was just jamming away. I think we're good.
The deck.
A lot of headphones.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yep. Nope, we're ready to go. Everything's working.
No, I'm talking about him.
He's talking to me.
He's just fixing the top of his deck real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I'm right here. I'm setting cards down over here.
I'm just teasing.
Let's see.
So you eating a turkey sandwich over there?
This is a really good hand.
No, for those who don't know, I ate a turkey sandwich every single day at Gen Con. You saw me with my little bag. Somebody kept turning that bag in to the front desk, and they're probably watching right now.
You know who you are.
They took my bag up to the front desk, like every single time.
Yeah, so the secret to success is turkey sandwiches one a day.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to KTOD for this sweet token here. This hand token for me.
Sabine.
Sabine? Okay. What'd you do? Oh, Sabine.
Yeah, Sabine unit.
Okay.
Seems like something Sabine would play.
I'm going to play two. I guess I don't really need a tap Boba this time. Get off there. And play. I'm on the right side.
No, but.
No, I am. All right, I'll play Cloud Rider and kill Sabine.
Okay, I'll claim.
Okay. I'll pass.
You ready for this?
I'm sure it's going to be interesting. You should be able to beat this deck pretty easy.
I don't think so. You got a lot of ambush. Falcon?
Yep.
And by a lot of ambush, maybe the highest percentage of ambush units in any deck.
Yeah, I'm going to play Freetown backup, though, for two. And then exhaust Boba Fett. And give him +1.
Does it have an effect? Does it have smuggle on it?
It does have smuggle.
Oh, that's where the keyword. Okay. 3. I just forget what that card does, actually.
It says on attack, give
+2/+2.
friendly unit +2/+2. All right, now I'm going to take the initiative.
All right, I will ping. Then I'll pass.
Got 4 resource turn. Interesting. I'm going to pay 2. And play Spark or Rebellion. And take a look at the hand.
Okay, I got Millennium Falcon, Surprise Strike, Wing Leader, and Leia.
I'll take Surprise Strike.
Okay.
No, I'll take the Wing Leader. I'm sorry, because I don't want you to Wing Leader the girl. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. You have 2 resources, huh?
Both would be a good pick, by the way.
I'll ping you.
Yep. No, that's right. All right, I'll pay 2, and I'll play Surprise Strike and do 4 to base.
Okay, I will go to 6. I'll just deploy Sabine here.
All right, I'll take the initiative.
Okay, I will play Leia. I'm tapping a resource. And then I'll Surprise Strike Sabine for 6 to base. And then I'll do 3 more to base on top of that.
So was it a good choice to take Surprise Strike or the Wing Leader?
Probably the Wing Leader, but I still got a unit out and I got the Surprise Strike, so it's hard to say. I'll pass and draw
It
2.
was a good hand. Let's say that. It was a good hand, Ryan.
That it is.
Yeah. That is fair. And I'll pay the 1 for the Falcon.
All right. I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to swing in with this Azatuck and hit and exhaust Boba and hit for 4. And blow
Okay,
up-
that's pretty good.
And blow that thing up.
Yeah, I will do
I mean, it's only
2 to base
only fitting
with
if-
Leia.
Rebel Resource gets wrecked with an Azatuck.
I
And
know.
then I'll do. Go ahead. You did 2. Okay, you did that. I will hit Leia for 1, and then I'll give a +2/+2 temporarily to the tuck for now.
Okay, I'll do 3 to base with Sabine.
Yeah. I think you're gonna probably get this one, but it depends on what I find next round.
Mhm.
You're not that far off home one.
We'll take initiative.
I'll play an R2D2, get a look at my next card. I'll bottom that, and then I'll pass.
Played R2.
Yeah.
Got 23 people watching. Just turned midnight here Central. Thanks for joining us on Late Night Gaming. It's our second to last
Yeah.
match. We got one more banger for you after this.
All right, so you passed. Oh, okay. Okay.
24 people watching now.
Let's see here. Which way would it be better?
And we always get about 10, 20 times the replays there.
Probably could use that.
Anyone in the chat got any questions?
Anybody
Hit
got
Loopy up.
questions for Rebel Resource? Pick his brain.
Or Loopy. How tall are you?
Super tall.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was interesting meeting a lot of the content creators in person. I had met just a 2 or 3 prior from Destiny days, but yeah, it's cool. You know, meeting all our friends that way. Some of the heights were surprising. Justin Desai is a very tall guy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pay 6. And I'm going to come in with Enfys Nest and wipe out Sabine. I take no damage back. And then I will exhaust Boba Fett and give +1 to the tuck.
Okay, I'll just kill it with the Falcon. I take 4, so I have 1 HP left on the Falcon.
Okay.
Jimmy the Hand Ass, he's going to win a showcase event. What should he run?
Probably double Yellow Han.
Yeah. Mono Han's a good choice. Mono Boba's a good choice.
Yeah, speak of cunning.
Okay, last time I attacked Leia, I did not take 2 damage. Okay, on my
Oh, okay.
free table.
Judge?
Apologies for that.
You're good. I don't care.
He's saying he's leaning Sabine Green. Yeah, you can check that out. Sabine's a strong
I'm gonna-
deck.
How much money you have left?
0.
Okay, I'm gonna bring out Boba Fett.
Okay, I will do 1 to base and get a look at the next card. I'll bottom that.
To 20. And then your base is still at 6, is that right?
That's
We did-
correct, yeah.
I'm at 20 now. Okay. What's left? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and swing in to base for 2. And then give +2 to Fett over here.
Okay, that's fine with me. I will attack base for 2 with Leia.
And then I'm gonna swing into base for 6.
Okay, I go to 14. Flame.
Okay. And then I will pass.
All right. Take the Initiative says, love the photos of RR and Loopy on the way to Gen Con. Yeah, it was a drive. It was a drive. We actually had several diversions to surface roads for various accidents, but we got there safe and sound.
Probably should have killed your units, but we'll see.
Yeah, you probably should have. Yeah. I'll do 5 to base with the Falcon.
Yeah. What's that get me at now? 25?
Should it be at? You should have been at 22 with the Leia.
So now I'm at 27. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna. I think if you've got surprise strike, it's over. We can go to game 2. But I'll do 2 to Leia, kill Leia.
Okay. I actually have fleet, so that does the same thing.
Okay. You want to play game
Okay.
2?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think I should have killed the units. Probably would have had the board state then.
I would say Boba
I
Fett's probably the
did-
control here.
I did have a Cassian too, down under. Down under.
Down on
There
top.
was someone from Australia that came to Gen Con to just play Star Wars Unlimited, and I couldn't believe it.
I played against a guy from Britain. I played against a guy from New York. You know, it was really kind of cool. All the people that traveled so far to Jam Games.
Yeah.
Shout out to that.
Very cool. Yeah, so Loopy, I'm curious. Ian and I chat a lot, and we are of the opinion that Han Solo set 1 should be errated, and to only defeat a resource you control and own, just like Lando. Because the Tech DJ combo is very degenerate and very anti-fun. It kind of feels like land destruction in Magic the Gathering, which if you don't know what that is basically lands are how you play cards in Magic, and if people destroy your lands, you just have a fistful of cards with unplayable cards. DJ does the same thing. So curious what your thoughts are about that.
It would be a change that I would support. I think that it just didn't get printed on Han's card for whatever reason. You know, the way Lando's written.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's certainly unfair to Lando because, I mean...
It is, yes.
If anybody should get that ability, he should over Han because
I'm going to take a mulligan.
Han's kind of better.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, and I think that entire combo is very, very... Whenever... I think Tech as a card is already a problem, and we're only 2 sets into the game. But when you combine that with a card like DJ, it's disgustingly powerful.
Yep.
It's tough.
Yep. So, yeah, no, Tech is a great card. I agree with that too. That may be one of the top cards for Hero. I mean, it doesn't really fit with an aggro strategy, but anything else, I mean, I think it's a mistake not to be running some Tech for those late games.
Right.
And even for aggro, I mean, I had a random Tech in my Sabine list for a long time, and it's hard to cut him actually.
Yeah, it's really hard to cut the one of. Yeah, because it's pretty good. I mean, being able to just resource it all the time and have something really good against those grindy matchups where you could,
Yeah, you
an 8-10 resources, pull it a for a cause. Yeah.
or you pull up I don't resource for our cause much, but you pull up a Rebel Assault that you had to resource early with tech. I won games that way. Absolutely.
Yeah, only costs 3. That's crazy.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, your turn.
I'm resourced and I'm rebel-y.
I pass. You rebel-y. I pass.
Okay, I will ping you.
You're one of the most Rebel-y content creators I know.
I will pass again.
Well, too bad I'm not going to play ground this time. I'm not falling for the bait, okay? I'm going to play shiny hyperspace foil A-Wing.
Okay, I'm going to put a enticing reward on it.
Okay, I will claim the initiative.
Okay. Pass.
Okay. You had me going there. You had me scared. All right. Play that down. You ready?
Hopefully that's in the right venue.
Yeah.
All right.
TTI.
3.
Is that in the right spot? Yeah. The enticing reward?
To answer Jimmy's question, I did dodge COVID, but I've had it multiple times and lots of vaccinations, so good that way.
I'm ready.
A question about
Ready to
the
go.
large life tiles we have. Those are custom made by a lady down by Kenosha, I believe, that I met that upsized them for our streams. So they're cool.
I'm going to pay 3. Play a Sundari Keeper, exhaust Boba, and give him +1.
Play a red 3 in space.
Okay, I'll take the initiative.
I'll ping.
I answered this in text. I think Rebel Trader asked about tech and villain decks. That's definitely a thing that's happening.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, I think that's another problem. Tech is basically, in my opinion, a colorless card because of what he does to your resources. Like, of course, in a control deck, you're gonna pay 2 extra for a tech that allows you in your next turn to replay Devastator from resources or something. Like, that's so insanely strong.
So yeah, I know that Mickey D, who is the guy from Iowa that did the Pelp Green video, was talking to me about tech and villain decks. So it's not unreasonable. The other card that I think is a real good plays for those kind of
I'm going to pay
matchups
2.
are Emperor's
3.
Palpatine Returns. That card.
Boba Fett, and give +1 to the Peacekeepers.
Okay. I will play Leia and tap down the Peacekeepers.
Okay. I will pay 2. And kill Leia with Cloud Rider.
Okay. I will ping with Sabine.
Get the scoreboards caught up.
And I will take the initiative.
All right. I will play Heroic Resolve. That's a pretty one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shiny.
+1.
On A-Wing here, I'll do 5 to base with A-Wing because of the red 3 and the Heroic Resolve.
It's A+.
I'll do 3 to base with red 3. I'll deploy Sabine. I'll do 4 to base with Sabine. And I will pass.
All right. Big Brain Plays says, is it just me, or is Boba and other decks going heavy space units right now? It's definitely a thing. You got to watch out for that.
Yeah, that's why Sabine Yellow, I think, is a little worse right now. It's not as free and clear as it was in set 1. They're playing a lot of the 3/2 colorless spaceship. That one is really tough because they can trade with a lot of our turn 1 plays.
Right.
How much health
And
does
that's-
the A-Wing have now? How much health does the A-Wing have?
It has 4.
Okay.
The best anti-card. Another question about the best anti-card for space. What do you think? Depends what deck you're playing for sure.
Yeah, it depends on the deck. Tough to say. Bombing run? I don't know. Bomb the whole space arena? Seems pretty good.
I tend to like space units. I mean, Mercenary Gunship you mentioned. I mean, for Green Bean, Bright Hope is a strong player.
All right. I'm going to pay 5. And how much health does that thing have at A-Wing?
The A-Wing has 4 HP.
Perfect.
Another card I
I'm
think is
gonna-
underrated is the Marauder.
Give +1.
Yeah, card's great.
to the Sunkeeper, or whatever, the Sundari Peacekeeper, and come in with the Marauder and put that thing out.
Okay.
And take how much
Sounds-
damage back? How much is that?
2 damage back. 2 damage back.
Speaking of Marauders,
Okay.
And then I get the enticing reward off of it, and that was a non unique. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I get to keep 2 cards that are not events. Is that right?
and then discard 1 card of your choice.
Reveal them and then draw.
Yep.
So unfortunately, that did not work out too well. So I got nothing off of that.
Oh no!
Yeah, but it's cycled my deck.
In 10 cards, you didn't see.
You don't get 10 cards. You get.
Wow.
Oh, it's top 10 cards. Oh, that was only 5. Sorry.
No, you get you get 10 to look at, and you can get two
6,
two
7,
non-events,
8.
and then you have to discard because it was non-unique.
Let's see what happens now. Sorry, Ryan.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better. That makes total sense.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to take these 2 cards, Spark of Rebellion, and resupply.
Okay.
And then I will discard the resupply.
Okay.
Now it's-
I will do 4 to base with Sabine. Got 22, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to put 5 in the Sabine.
Mm-hmm. And then you restore 2 back down to 20,
Yep.
right?
Is it 4? Because he gets
4
plus
Sabine,
1.
sorry, 4.
Yeah,
4 to
I think it's
Right.
4, right?
And
Because he
it's 4.
hits for 3 normally, and he's got plus 1 from Boba.
3. And then I'm going to put Sabine down. Put the
Yeah.
shield off of that.
Okay. I'll play K2SO here.
But,
Okay.
McBobber says missing with enticing reward and then still having to discard is brutal. Yes, it is. I have my Boba deck uses enticing reward. I've had that
And then
happen
I will
once,
take
but it certainly
initiative.
sucks.
Okay. I'll draw up here.
Big brain plays asks whether you prefer Kennec or Kira. I
think Krennic is better.
Yeah, my preference is Kira, but it's close. They're both very good.
I will say, didn't a Krennic win? Or
Second.
did a Krennic win?
Yeah,
Second.
He's from Wausau too. He's in our Wisconsin
Awesome.
Discord.
That's great. I guess I'll put that
You got the
down.
initiative?
You do, yeah.
Okay.
All right, and you're at 3, Ryan.
Hey, I'm at 3.
All right.
I'm going to pay 3 for Echo-based Defender.
Okay. Interesting. Are you gonna activate Boba there or no?
I can, yes. That's right. I can burn him. And I'm going to put the 1 on the Marauder.
Okay.
Jimmy DeHaan mentions Krennic got second 2 days in a row. It's a good deck. I mean, villain blue-green, I think some people were sleeping on, but it's very strong.
I guess I'm just gonna play Bamboozle on the Marauder and tap it down.
Big Brain
Okay.
Play says, anybody have the Krennic list? I probably do. I got a lot of lists, so maybe I'll link the Krennic one
I'm going to bring up Boba.
in conjunction with the innovative decks.
I'm gonna play Fleet Lieutenant on K2, so K2 gets +2 on him and gets to attack. Also gets +1 from the red 3, so I attack for 7 Overwhelm into the Echo base. So I do 4 Overwhelm, and then K2 dies and does 3 more and ends the game.
Man.
That
GG.
was a heroic sacrifice if I've ever seen one.
And too bad. I had Boba's Fett armor. I was going to put that on him and go to work.
Yep, nope, it's about turning
Yeah.
the corner. It's a delay. You know, you were close, for sure, to getting him around.
I'm playing a deck that I'm playing against Ryan's deck he's been doing for 7 months.
Yeah.
It's good play though.
Yeah.
And he's a good player. All right, so we're going to go to intermission, guys, and we will be back with one more match of Star Wars Unlimited.
Good games.
Yep. I don't know if I could have done anything different that game, but I had an Azatuck I could have hit with the red 3, but you were 1 turn ahead of me.
All right, we are back with more late night gaming, and last match is I'm going to bring a Kylo Red into you. So,
Let's see if the Sabine can get a loss tonight.
yeah, see. All right, want to call later night, later dark? for
If
initiative.
I trade into those units, I think I get that one game.
Light side.
The first game, if I trade into your units,
It
I
is
think I
dark.
might have.
Kylo will take initiative. All right. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, and for all you do
Yeah,
for the
for sure.
community. I mean, I think your channel is really rather swell, if you ask me.
Thank you.
And I
Yeah, I put the work in for y'all, and so do you, man. We're both
and
grinding for the.
I told you
this
this,
game.
but I like to see people kind of going with the kind of the voice of the people and some of the budget lists and this, that, the other thing. Bringing Blonde Sabine is a thing. I know you and Frank both were big at it, but yeah, definitely check out
And
Ryan's channel.
Hey,
It was cheaper too. It was a
like-
cheaper list for a little bit, and then the Falcons went from $20 to like a $40 card for a while. But
Ryan, I'd like to defend this. Jimmy DeHaan said our game would be over in 5 minutes, and it was not. It took a little longer.
Yeah, well,
that's funny.
what happens, what happens. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We'll play a Ruthless Assassin in the ground arena. He does 2 damage to himself.
Yeah,
Ouch.
we had Brian on here from Golden Dice running Finn.
Is it this side? Is Space over here?
Space will be that side. Correct. We got it.
Okay, I'll play,
Cooking with
I'll
fire.
play an A-Wing.
It's a card you could have. I will take the initiative.
I'll ping.
Where's my damage tile go? Here we go. 1. The inevitable Sabine. Countdown to death.
Yeah, pass. Up here.
Yellow Sabine's not walking around going, "Oh, I'm scared of Boba Fett too." There are other decks that deck's worried about.
That is true.
So I mean, what deck is the biggest? Well, I hate that question. I saw that in KTOD today, and I thought that was a good point.
What was the point?
The point was that if your deck was somebody asks you, "Oh, what's the worst deck that you got?" and then somebody says, "Well, that's the one you want to play against them." Then, was whatever they say their worst deck is that they hate facing or something like that. It doesn't really matter. There's always going to be that thing, and it doesn't really matter apparently.
All right.
No?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, and that was a thing in KTOD today.
We're going to hit your base for 3.
And
So
also,
you're going to
another
put me
thing
to
that-
4.
like lists. You can have a list, and just because my list and another guy's list may be the same doesn't mean they're going to win.
Fleet for 5.
The list does not win the game.
6.
It's like the golf clubs. Your golf clubs don't play the round.
Yeah, you're a big golfer. I know you're a lot better at it than I am.
I don't play as much this year.
We're going to Toro into the ground arena.
Okay, I'll claim the initiative.
And I'll pass.
Wow, drawing a playset of R2D2.
It's
That's
just what you're looking for, right?
that's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Big brain
That's-
plays laughing.
Hilarious. I guess I'm just gonna surprise strike for 6 to base
With
with
fleet.
the fleet. The fleet, yeah.
Ouch. To 12.
I mean, if you can kill Sabine's units, you can pretty much get over her, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to put a lightsaber on Toro.
Easier said than done.
Okay. I will bamboozle Toro.
About to hand. Always with the bamboozles, this guy.
I know.
No, there's always
It
the
makes
band
makes
player.
Kylo weaker this turn too by returning a card to hand. He's gonna have 1 less power.
Oh, it's an anti-Kylo tech. Look at you.
The new Kylo meta.
Kylo's not bad. I should be at 12. And you're at 4, right?
4.
We'll discard a punishing one to buff the Ruthless Assassin.
Okay, I will do 3 to base with the A-Wing.
15.
Toro's pretty good, they told us.
We will play Dengar. He'll do 1 damage to himself and ready Toro.
I'll ping with Sabine here.
Actually, I'm going to kill your fleet with Toro. Why don't we do that?
Okay.
How does yellow
You have 1
Sabine
card in hand.
2.
to Han 2 blue? Or Han 2 blue.
I'm going to deploy Sabine here.
Alright, I'll kill her with the Ruthless.
Okay.
They trade.
I'll just soak up all the damage. I'll claim now. Han Blue, it's 50-50, honestly. Got to get a good opener, that kind of stuff.
I'll deploy Kylo and hit your base for 3.
That is a deck you don't want to see, I think.
I'll draw up here.
And then I'll pass.
Resource down. Yeah, I've played it a lot. I played quite a few of them at Gen Con, and I know how to beat it. If you can just like trade into their 1, 2, and 3, so they're like their Sabine or their Cassian, like R2D2 with the Fleet Lieutenant kills every turn 1 play and lives. And then if they play Kanan, I claim I can Fleet Lieutenant again and kill the Kanan with a damaged R2. So if you can do that, then they just have no board, and then you can deploy Sabine that turn, get them to like 10. And the next turn, hopefully you can outrace the sort of Poe kind of craziness. But, okay, I claim the initiative, so I will do 3 to base here.
Now I'm thinking about it. I think I'd sideboard one one more Thundari Keeper in, make it 3 against Sabine.
I will do 2 to your base with Dengar.
Okay, I go to 10. I'll play the most hated ship.
That's about it, though. I think Sparker
Falcon.
Can use abusively.
I do have a tough time against the yellow decks. They can Bodhi and then Spark or whatever.
Take your hand out. Mm-hmm. I mean, use Spark religiously right now. I mean, I think that card is just balls out. And if you lose a game and you got Spark in your hand, you did something wrong.
Alright, we'll have to cast Aggression right now to do 4 damage to the Falcon and ready Dengar.
Okay. Play RPG2, get a look at my next card. I'll bottom that.
Alright, we will do 2 damage to your base.
I go to 12. I'll ping with Sabine. I'll go to 13.
And I'm to 20.
I don't think I'll ever be able to get my hands on one of the convention kits, guys. That's why I got myself an Assange.
Alright, I will do 3 damage to your base. Yeah, no,
Okay, I go to 16.
they will be, they are definitely hard to
Already
find.
I'll
doubled
claim.
it's already doubled what I paid for it.
That's crazy.
I know.
The Vader was the coolest one, I gotta say, looking at all of them. I think Vader had the coolest art. I thought Asajj and Vader probably had the best art out of the 2.
Right.
Out of the 6, I mean.
3 damage to your base with Kylo.
That was pretty cool.
Okay.
looking.
Then I'll pass.
That flashing, all that glitter light, whatever that, the sparks. Cool looking.
I'll do 3 to base with A-Wing.
To 23.
I think that's the first time I've ever played you, Rebel Resource. That has to stop. We have to change that.
Yeah.
We'll put...
What Well, Loopy's lucky.
I'm in a playtesting group that I'm pretty active in. So the Bothan Network.
Loopy's lucky to have all you great players up there in Wisconsin.
We've got a lot of good players here.
Really do.
Not that I'm surprised. I'm just happy. It's a pleasant
It's a great
surprise.
place.
We got good players here.
Amazingly good players.
Put the saber on Toro.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I got the
cards with my father.
for a cause
All right.
for Florida base. Yep.
Let's run a game 2 though. Give it another shot. Yeah, it was the bamboozle again. I actually think I had lethal on the Kylo deploy turn. If you wouldn't have been able to put down Toro with the bamboozle.
Bamboozle just kind of makes sense in any yellow, kind of double yellow.
Because he was gonna hit for 16.
Jeez.
The yellow hero. What about Lando? Do you run Bamboozle on the Lando?
I'm sure he runs bamboozle.
Right?
Yeah, I think you need to because dark saber is a problem, and I need to re-look at that. But cunning is also a nice answer to those cards where you can at least just tap the unit down, or waylay is a good answer to some of those. But bamboozle's an answer to Sabine Leader. That's the problem. Or Kylo, like these super fast aggro decks,
Right?
That play Boba Fett's armor or whatever. Like you can't play waylay on those leaders. So
Are we gonna sideboard or not?
you can. I think my deck is actually already tuned.
Is the red?
I don't even know if I bring in Chewies.
Is the Kylo
Maybe I do.
running Boba Fett's armor?
Actually, I don't know about that either. But I do have actually a couple relevant cards for you.
That's a pretty good idea if they are.
Yeah, no, my biggest problem was I couldn't find a space unit. The one when I did get, I had to eventually use to be able to kill Sabine to discard. Live by the Kylo, die by the Kylo. Yeah, these definitely come out. This is actually a very interesting matchup. A lot between.
It is. It's very tradey.
Mm-hmm. And as to who's the beatdown at a given moment, because it changes in a hurry. Probably should have mulliganed. Would have been the right call.
Yeah, it's funny. Big brain plays. Kind of has it right. Whoever goes first wins.
Well, it's always hard to mulligan when you got an aggression.
It's funny.
He went first technically last round, and I won. So
Yeah.
whoever said that.
Yeah. No, I actually don't think initiative matters as much as the card choice. I mean, initiative matters in green Sabine mirrors a little more, but
Yeah, direct mirrors.
right.
Old Republic. Next set.
I gotta find the other Chaos War. The mono red decks are cool though, and it's nice that villain has a semblance of aggro.
Old Republic, it's called.
Next set, Old Republic. No, next set. I bet there will be an Old Republic eventually. Probably a High Republic one first though. There's a High Republic show now.
Yeah, the High Republic is going to be cool.
We did
No,
that
Knights of the Old Republic is going to be set 5, I think. Isn't that what the whole Legends thing is? I
Yeah.
gotta imagine that's what it is.
I think it probably is. And we already have, if you didn't catch it, during Gen Con, they released the starters, who are the two leaders are Ahsoka Tano and Darth Grievous, right? Or General Grievous.
Darth Grievous. I like that better.
Yeah, he's kind of a...
He's coming out soon. Darth Grievous. His hardest choice is which saber to pick.
That's right.
All right, I think I can... Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Luke, we had a skeleton crew tonight.
Yeah, we did. But we got it done. We had a great night. We still got 19 people watching at 1 in the morning. So thanks for joining us
What's
on Late Night
up?
Gaming.
The fish on the plane got everybody.
That's right.
Got any questions? Post them in.
This is your time. This is your
Kareem
time.
Drive.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Rebel Resource after dark. All right. I will take the initiative We'll do
Wait,
a
wait.
Kylo TIE silencer into the space arena.
I'll play a Sabine unit and dodge you.
There you go. I'll take initiative. We got a ping?
I will ping, yeah.
That seems like something you would do.
Draw up here. Hmm.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, I'll play the snowblower into the ground
The
arena.
Toro.
Yeah. I actually have a Toro snowblower. We were talking about in one of the discords
Wing leader.
That's funny.
there. So you wing leadered Sabine unit.
Yeah.
You're talking about snowblowers after
Yeah.
she saw.
Well, no, we were talking about Short Circuit because there's an epic movie from the '80s that I love called Short
Great
Circuit,
movie.
and he
Great movie.
and during the movie he says your mother's a snowblower. It's a thing.
Dude,
So
that movie's awesome.
I
Man.
think of that when I ever play Toro. 3 to your base.
Steve
Take it 4.
Gutenberg's from
I'll do
Maryland.
5 to base.
In Short Circuit. He's from Maryland.
Who?
Steve Gutenberg, the actor from Short Circuit,
Wow. The kid?
played the police academy.
Oh, okay.
He's from Maryland.
All right, I will take the initiative.
I think you should be at 6 because I pinged last turn. I'm gonna
Oh,
ping
yeah,
again.
I did.
You go to
I
7.
I actually went to 6 on the thing, and you're at 5.
Oh,
What was it?
yep, and I'll pass.
My high school senior teacher knew him, and he was in the movie The Rear Window, and that was one of Steve Gutenberg's first movies. I still remember that.
I believe you.
He was a good teacher, though. Everybody liked that guy. My buddy Brian would know his name, too.
I will Kylo.
You hear that? That's a good one. Read that, Loopy. Big brain place.
I will discard
Hmm.
a ruthless assassin to
He
give
says, I hope one
to
day
give
we
Toro
find out
+2 attack.
who Snoke is, because he is godlike when he comes to gameplay.
I gotta think here. So you have how many cards in hand?
3 right now.
I haven't been able to. I haven't
Three.
had a chance to use Snoke in a game yet. I don't like to play those blue control decks.
Okay, I have a feeling that Toro's a 5/5. You're gonna untap him, so you're gonna get in for 15.
Yeah.
And I just can't race that. So Sabine will trade.
Yep. Okay. So do that. This is still up. We will daring raid to kill your wing leader.
Okay. We'll deploy Sabine here.
I will hit your base for 3.
I'll go to 8 here. I'll play R2D2, get a look at my next card. I guess I'll keep that there.
I will. Is Sabine's? She hasn't attacked yet.
No.
Okay. I'll play Dengar.
Okay, I will play a Cartel Turncoat in space.
Deploy Kylo.
I'll surprise strike Kylo and do 1 to base. How much do I take?
4 back.
4. Okay, it's still alive.
Take the initiative.
Alrighty. Well,
Big Brain Plus, thank you all. Great matches. Yeah, no, great matches. I agree. Let's see, what do I resource here?
Prime and Snoke and Mace can be on the same board at the same time.
what'd you say?
It's I'm reading the guy. Rebel Trader says it's a crime that Snoke and Mace Windu can be on the board at the same time.
That's funny. Hey, we don't know. Mace might have a scar on his eye. He might be alive.
Maybe.
Maybe he found a tube to escape in like Luke did.
I'm gonna kill Sabine Leader with Dengar.
Ready?
This game's really good, this one here, guys.
How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
Okay, I will kill with a Cartel Turncoat, and you get to draw a card.
Yeah.
So you don't mind giving him the card,
So
do you?
you're running it into the silencer, right?
Yeah.
You don't mind giving him the
Makes
card, do
sense.
you, at all?
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
He just needs to push mad damage. That's how he wins.
Gotcha.
And it's bursty. So Toro will hit the ground arena.
Okay, I'll do 1 to your base. Get a look at the next card. Leave it on top.
I'm to 8. Which is where I have you 2. And then you still have 4 left. 5 left.
I have 5 left. Yeah.
I'll take the initiative. Do your worst.
Okay, I will play a Chewbacca. And I'll pass.
3/6. And when he's attacked, he readies.
Ryan,
Yeah.
I only asked because there's another learning point for me as well. You can play that card in a deck where you don't care if they get a draw late like that because it doesn't matter. You just want to push the damage.
Yeah, correct. Exactly.
There you go.
I'm going to resource here.
I was trying to figure out what that card was useful in. Now I see. So you laid a Chewbacca down.
Yeah, Chewie's still really, really good.
Yeah.
I had to buy these off an online vendor. He happened to have a playset of hyperspace foil Chewies. I still, to this day, I've never seen anyone else with a hyperspace foil Chewie. I've seen hyperspace, but not the foils.
All right.
I have the high space, but not the foil.
I will.
Some random game store had a playset. I got them for $15.
Crazy.
Put
And
it.
by the way, good luck finding a hyper tech.
I'll put a death mark on Chewbacca.
Hyper techs
Let's
are hard
do that.
to find.
I'll do 3 to base with Chewbacca.
Up to 11.
Yeah, Jimmy. 2-3 in space for 1 is actually pretty good if you don't mind about the card draw late game or anything like that. Like
Put a saber on Toro. Got it again.
Okay, so he's got 6 power.
He's got 6 power and 8 health.
I've got a lot of good ideas.
I'm going to play Fleet, and I'll do 3 to base with R2. Get a look at the next card. Bottom that.
Toro will attack Chewbacca to kill him, taking 3 back. And I draw 2 cards.
Still got 18 people watching, Luke.
I'll play a Falcon here.
East Coast.
That's a card you can play. I'll take the initiative.
I'll ping and do 3. So I go to 9. You should take 4 total.
To 18.
Okay, and I'll pass.
I don't think I've seen a hyperfoil Chewie anywhere else.
I found one guy, I looked and looked and looked, and I found one guy he had 3 copies, and he sold them. I sent him a message through his store. It's like a local game store, his website. And he's like, sure, I'll sell them to you for $15, the playset. And I got the playset for that much. I'll pay 1 for Falcon. It's interesting that Tarkin Town has not been relevant this entire game. Obviously, I'm playing an deck. Yeah,
and it's been against it. I certainly would not, run Tarkin Tech for the Agromirs. I mean, that's for the other matchup. It's a liability here, but I mean, I do think that it's better overall.
Yeah, probably. If they ECL into you, you can clear their unit.
With Ryan's deck, he's either going base full damage or he's killing a unit full damage.
Yeah,
There's no damage on
I will
unit
play
to use
Bo-Katan, Kreese.
You get to draw, correct?
When she's defeated. For each
defeated.
player with 15 damage on.
This is pretty rough. I'm gonna bamboozle Toro and bounce the lightsaber to hand.
That you will do. So I will aggression, kill the falcon.
Okay, I will do
And hold
one.
on.
Very good.
I get to ready unit too. Already broken on.
Oh, you get to ready. You get ready, Bo-Katan. All right, I'll do 3 damage to base with Fleet Lieutenant then.
21. Yeah, so I'll trade with the fleet. Draw 2 cards.
21. Okay, I will do 1 to base with R2. Get a look at my next card. Bottom then R2.
It's 22. I'll take the initiative.
And then I'll ping, put myself to 10. Do I have any smuggles? I don't think I do. And I'll pass.
This is like the highest I ever resourced with this deck. I think I need 2 here, given what I have.
I was gonna say, Luke, you don't even know what to do with all that money in Kylo.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You got to play 2 1-drops, and that's it. You know.
Well, there's big. I added big units to this deck, and it's worked good. So
Good.
it's
Good.
not the all one strategy. There's better things you can be doing with your life. I'll force choke R2 to death.
Okay, I get to draw a card. You got how many resources up?
5.
That's a lot for him.
Okay, and how many cards in hand?
4. Thanks, Bay. Bake it down.
Yeah, I'll just make you have the aggression here, and so you can't ready Toro.
Does the Falcon have 5 health or 6 health?
Four health.
No, what was the play?
I played Falcon.
You played the Falcon.
Sadly, I do not. We'll discard a Kylo Tai and buffed Toro.
I'll throw a sack for 5 to base.
All right, GG's. Yep, nope. I needed the aggression. I probably.
Bro, sacrifice is so good.
So where was another one? There's my boy Migs that I never saw. He's actually really
That
good at aggro.
really good. Yeah,
So-
that card is absolutely crazy.
I mean, it was the same thing. So aggression was about 8 in for another one, and I did add force throws, which would have been nice against you too, for the little time that Kylo stays alive. But I mean, that is how those matches tend to go. I mean, I think that game 1, but for the bamboozle, would have been there, and game 2, I was actually close to stabilized, but not quite enough with the Millennium Falcon. It's hard to deal with for anybody.
We thought we were going to run in garbage into a proven tournament tested deck like this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Appreciate it, Brian.
I don't
I'm
think.
sorry, guys. I could have put together like common chaff, but I'm like, I don't think that's good either. So
No, we come to see the best. So yeah, Yellow Sabine, maybe not quite yet retired. We'll see what the future goes. All right, so we are at close to 1 a.m. in the morning Central Time. Thank you so much for joining us, Ryan, Rebel Resource. Any final words for people, going into the next couple months of Star Wars Unlimited? What can they expect from your channel?
yeah, you can. I'm going to be interviewing a Magic the Gathering pro next week. He's pretty famous. So I'll be featuring that. I confirmed that for late next week. So I'll be asking. He actually is playing Star Wars Unlimited now. A verified Pro Tour, has won a Pro Tour actually. So I'm very excited to have that person on the channel. And I think they won. I think they did win a Pro Tour, I think they did.
What's the name?
I'm Pascal Maynard.
Pascal Maynard. Okay.
Yep, he's a well-known Magic pro, so I'll be having him on the channel. He does play Star Wars Unlimited, so he actually met Post Malone, and we'll see if get Posty on the channel. See if
teach Post Malone how to play Star Wars Unlimited.
Yeah, no. If you
I'm
get
kidding.
Post Malone, we'll all hop in there. Will you be a rock star? I mean, if there's one thing I know about you, that's what it is.
I'm just teasing, but he has met Post Malone because he's just a famous Magic pro. So Posty met up at he owns a local game store now. So yeah, he's great and looks like he's hosting showdowns. He's obviously playing Boba Yellow, so I'm gonna definitely grill him on that one. Not for not playing Yellow Sabine, I'm just kidding. But obviously he's playing the best decks. You know, he's active, and he might be at Worlds. I mean, we might be getting bona fide Magic the Gathering professional Pro Tour winners in this circuit. So that's gonna be kind of crazy if that does happen.
Yeah, well, no, they're good, but actually, I think I've played against a couple already. So, all right, well, thanks everybody for joining us. For the 16 people still watching, you are our hero. And check us out next week with KTOD, and I think we got Unplayable on after that. So, signing off.
Thank you. See everyone.